Hey, it's Splinterverse. In this video, we're going to be checking out a new game called Chroma, Bloom, and Blight. It launches on January 28th, 2021, and the game is free to play. And interestingly, with this game, all the cards are always going to be available to all players. They're going to make their money through cosmetics as opposed to cards, which will be interesting to see how that works out because it should even the playing field a bit. As you know, it can be quite expensive to buy cards in the meta in a lot of games, so the hope, I believe, is that this game will not make that happen. It'll be pretty much equal for everybody in terms of all the cards being available. So I've just opened it here for the very first time. We're going to poke around and look at it, see what we can find. I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit if I can, just so you guys can hear me. Alright, so good options in here. It looks like you can change the music, SFX, voice, ambiance, so that's nice. Graphics. They have a colorblind setting, that's nice. So you can set a key to end the turn. You can open chat. So I'm going to set F8 because that's what I used in Hex to end the turn. Chat enabled, allow friends to spectate on games, that's nice. Enable debugger. This is the beta version. I'm playing before it launched, so keep that in mind here. So some of this could change. Alright, and I guess you just click anywhere to get out of it. Yep. Okay. So welcome to Chroma, Bloom, and Blight. What happens when you click read more? Okay. Might be open in a web page or something. And so here you can buy gold, which is the currency. And then the learning section, the lore. So we got lore. Let's click on that. Maybe I need to exit this. Oops. Don't want to buy anything right this second. Hopefully we will, but let's click store. Alright, so that got us out of there. So I'm guessing these are like cosmetics that you can buy. So they have a battle pass where you can get 30 plus alternate card arts, 30 plus card backs, loading screens and emotes, and 1,000 gold. That seems like a good deal for $15. So, and then inventory. So you click on cards and let's see. Probably doing something wrong. Okay, so that's the default arena. This is the alternative arena. Well, we'll come back to these things. Let's go to the learn here so you guys can watch me learn how to play. Walk the paths of Arholth's heroes and lay waste to your opponents. Enter the story. Prepare for battle. Health, abilities, and mana curve. Okay. Each hero begins the game with 40 health and 2 barriers. Your goal is to bring your opponent's health down to 0. You'll have to break their barriers first, though, and you won't be able to finish them with one lethal attack. So, it's double the normal health that you're used to, and there's 2 barriers to get through. Heroes have barriers at 30 and 15 health. If a hero would take enough damage to push past the barrier health thresholds, then they instead take damage up to the barrier and the barrier breaks. Okay, So they're basically saying, you know, if you're at 40 health, you take 11 damage, you're only going to go down to 30. And then the same thing happens when you're between 30 and 15 health. But what I don't know is if you somehow increase your health to 30 again, or above 30, do you then only go down to 30? Again, like a barrier is there, or if the barriers are gone for good. So we'll find out. Unique abilities allow your hero to manipulate the battlefield and tilt chances in your favor. Each hero comes equipped with different abilities that you can view through the deck builder in game. Okay. Every hero has primary and secondary ability as well as an ultimate. The primary and secondary ability are available for the whole match, while the ultimate is unlocked once the game reaches Act 3. Yes, there's various parts of the game. Mana curve. Want to play a card or use an ability? You'll need mana for that. Every hero has a specific mana pool which allows for varying approaches to playing the same hero. You can also queue mana by clicking on an orb in the mana curve to prioritize the usage of that mana. You can build your custom mana curve from within the deck builder to suit your playstyle. So this represents your mana. Okay. Step into the story and take control of your hero. Draw cards from your deck and write your own fate. So this is the act that you're on, the turn timer. The pages of the act. Ability, permanent, okay. Your hand. Multiple card types available to your hero and Chroma. Some enter the battlefield as your companions, while others cast spells to help you get your plan working. When a card enters the story, it becomes a permanent and gives you some more options for strategic interaction. Every card, after its destruction or removal, ends up in the ashes. Though most cards that enter the ashes are gone for good, there are some exceptions to this case where specific cards interact with the ashes to provide interesting twists. Okay. Companions. They fight alongside you in battle by attacking other permanents or heroes. Okay, so these are kind of like troops in Hex or creatures in Magic. They can come with 3 core elements. Their attack value, health value, and abilities. Their card text can have abilities which become activatable once the companion becomes a permanent. Okay? You can drag your companions to an opposing permanent or the opposing hero to attack it. So you're attacking things directly, it sounds like, instead of letting the opponent pick. Keep in mind that your companion will also take damage equal to the attacked unit's attack value. Okay. So it sounds like damage is similar to like Magic or Hex. They also have defensive capabilities by changing their stance from their default combat stance to the guarded stance. Companions in the guarded stance can attack but also can't be attacked. All abilities and spells can still target companions in the guarded stance as normal. Okay. So there's a way to switch them. Alright. Enchantments are timed permanents. So the span value, which is in yellow, this 4 here, is the amount of turns an enchantment will remain in play. At the start of each turn, the span value is reduced by 1. Enchantments don't participate in combat. They can't attack or be attacked. Okay. Okay, and then they have enchantment companions. Combination of enchantment and companions. They come with the core elements of both card types. They're both treated as both enchantments and companions. They have span, health, and attack, and therefore may participate in combat. If their health drops to 0 before their span runs out, they become an enchantment instead of being destroyed. However, should their span run out while they're still fighting, as a companion, they're destroyed as any enchantment would be. Okay, so they're kind of a limited time. So like this guy lasts 3 turns, whether he dies as a companion or not. Spells are one-time use cards that usually have an immediate effect. These cards never enter the story as a permanent, but bring unique and far-reaching effects into the game. Oh, okay, so you can set the span to 1 with this card. Interesting. Marks. Some cards allow you to apply marks to a page in the story. These can be positive or negative buffs that stay attached to that specific location, regardless of the permanent state or presence. Only one mark may be applied to one page. If the second mark would be applied, it overrides the previous mark. Landmarks usually have at least one effect that affects both heroes equally. They enter the story as permanents, with their key value being plating. Plating functions like help, except it reduces all damage taken to 1. If a permanent with plating would take any amount of damage, it instead loses 1 plating. Okay. So, first time this takes damage, it's going to go down to 4. Okay. Game progression. 3 different acts. Either the act counter has to reach 0 for the first time, or the first barrier of either hero at 30 health has to be broken to move it to Act 2, because you start at Act 1. Same with Act 2 to Act 3. Either the act counter has to reach 0 for the second time, or the second barrier of either hero has to be broken. The act counter counts down to 0 once for every card played and every turn ended. Once it reaches 0, the next act starts at the end of the turn. Okay, I'm a little confused by acts, but we'll figure it out, I'm sure. Okay, so you get additional mana when you go into Act 2. And then in Act 3, you get your ultimate ability. Alright. Okay. So that's the kind of scroll and learn section here. So by looking at that, I realized that to really just see the cards, you have to go into decks, which they start you off with some. So I guess let's see, I can duplicate it, I can edit it, I can delete it. So let's do edit so we can actually look at the deck. Okay. So you got your deck list over here, no sideboard. Okay. 40 cards. Doesn't look like we have duplicates of any cards. So maybe this is like kind of like... Oh, no, this is the deck. Okay. So, and this is just other cards that we could pick. Alright. Yeah, but there's only one copy of each card. So that's why these are grayed out, I think, because they're already in. Yeah, see, Blight Baptism, it's already in the deck. Alright. Cool. Looks like it's a single color. I think we've been to the store already. Yep. And then inventory, I'm assuming would be your... So this was empty instead of cards. It's because we don't have any alternate arts right now. That's why it was empty. And then there's the miscellaneous card backs, etc. And then emotes that you can buy. Huh. I'm going to go ahead and put these on. I guess I have some. And then let's see if we have any card backs yet. No. Loading screens. No. So it makes sense that you would need to buy these things. You should support the game if you like it. Alright, so have we looked at everything up here? I don't think we looked at lore, but I'm not sure it's working yet. Alright, because again, this is beta, right? Okay, so let's go to... Let's get out of inventory here. Can we go back to the... Alright, so now we're back to the main screen. Alright, so that's a tour of everything. Now we'll try a match and see. We'll probably lose. We're going to try it, but again, guys, this comes out January 28th, 2021. You're going to have access to all the cards. That's a big deal. You know, most games you have to, like, buy all the cards and, you know, try to compete to have play sets and have all the cards. And, you know, this game is trying a different approach, so it'll be really interesting to see how that works out. And I think it's worth at least supporting to try it, because it'd be good if that kind of approach becomes something that other games try, you know, so that we can get people having more of an opportunity to play all the cards and not feeling held back by their finances. So, all right. All right, so we're going to try playing here. So they have single player, casual, ranked. So these casual must be playing against other people, ranked must be playing more of like a competitive format against other people, and then single player is against AI, or PvE as you'll also hear it referred to. So we're going to try that, see what happens. Oh, nice art. And we went with the default deck that they have, which is a single color deck. Looks like we're going against a bot. I don't know anything about these cards, so I don't know if this is a good hand. I'm just going to keep whatever I get. So this is telling us the act structure here. This is our life and our powers, it looks like. So we can deal 3 damage with our ability. Alright, and there's our ultimate. Okay, so this says evolve on turn 2, so we're going to try this guy out. Hope he evolves on turn 2. It says transforms when the act or condition has been reached. Okay, perfect. This is the end turn button. What does that do? All allied companions have attack equal to the attack of your highest attack companion. Oh, okay, that's nice. So when I play this guy, he's going to use my primary hero ability, so that should do 3 damage. So let's try playing him. Yep, so we did 3 damage. And now he did evolve. He's bigger. I'm going to attack directly with him. So now we went to 37. He's got summoning sickness. Our cards are not able to be played because we've used up everything over here, it looks like. Alright, so we're going to... He didn't. He just drew a card. Alright. Like this guy. So I have 1 resource left. So I can play all of those, and it says he, what does he do? Give +2. Oh, until the end of his turn. Nice. Okay. Let's give him +2. We'll attack directly. Directly. And I think these are sickers. He got... Maybe he can go. Yeah. Okay. End turn. Oh, we made attack 2. Yeah, because we got him past the barrier, I guess. Ooh, so something over here. The first time each turn. Okay. Interesting. Huh. Okay, let's try this guy. He's going to create 3 guys. So now we have 1 on each page here, and we can give them +1/+1 or deadly. I'm assuming deadly is like lethal. So let's see if we can hover over it. No, I don't. It doesn't give you info on things that you've added, I guess. Okay, so can I attack that? No. Okay. It's ticking down though, so it'll be gone in 2 turns. That'll be gone in 5. Let's see. Let's get that out of here. Let's get summoning sickness, can't attack. Wonder if there's a way to have each one attack. So we got him past the second barrier. Yeah, these guys can't attack. Alright. So, very cool. All kinds of stuff going on. And he has an ability, it looks like we can play it. It's 3 damage to any target. Well, we'll do it to him because we don't have any other targets. And then we'll just... He's got so many sickness, so this should finish him. Yep. Fireworks. Alright. So it didn't seem like it was much of a challenge going up against the AI, but that's okay. You know, it's nice to kind of learn how the game works without the stress of playing against a live human. Yeah, it's interesting. You know, the mechanics are different. The art looks good. And I like the overall approach of, you know, everybody gets all the cards, because that has been a barrier for a lot of people in games, is that you know, their finances hold them back from being able to play as much as they want or have the decks that other people have. So I'm grateful to Chroma for, you know, making a game that is truly going to give the whole game to people for free to play, and then hopefully that'll inspire people to support them through buying the cosmetics, etc. So very, very cool. All right, well, until next time, have some happy games out there.